Maureen O'Hara was known to the world as the fiery red-haired queen of classic Hollywood. She was strong. She was outspoken. And she was unforgettable on screen. But for more than 30 years, Maureen O'Hara was living a life almost no one knew about, a life completely separate from Hollywood. While audiences saw a movie star, she was quietly building something else entirely. And only later did the full truth finally come out. Hollywood's fearless star. Maureen O'Hara rose to fame in the 1940s and 1950s, becoming one of the most respected actresses of her era. She starred opposite legends like John Wayne, creating some of the most iconic films in American cinema. On screen, she played fearless women who stood their ground, and that wasn't an act. Off-screen, Maureen was fiercely independent in an industry that rarely allowed women to be. She demanded equal pay. She refused to be controlled by studios. And she insisted on being taken seriously. But Hollywood was only half her story. The life no one saw. While Maureen O'Hara's acting career slowed in the late 1950s, many assumed she simply stepped away from the spotlight. That assumption was wrong. Behind the scenes, Maureen was deeply involved in a completely different world, the airline industry. Together with her husband, Charles Blair Jr., a decorated war hero and pioneering aviator, she helped run Antilles Airboats, a regional airline serving the Caribbean. This wasn't a symbolic role. Maureen handled business operations, finances, negotiations, and leadership decisions, at a time when almost no women held power in aviation. A secret career for 3 decades. For more than 30 years, Maureen O'Hara balanced 2 identities. To the public, she was a retired Hollywood legend. Privately, she was a serious businesswoman running an airline. She rarely spoke about it in interviews. She didn't use her fame to promote it. And she never asked for recognition. Most fans had no idea she spent decades working long hours, solving financial crises, and navigating male-dominated boardrooms. Hollywood never told this story. Tragedy and responsibility. When Charles Blair died suddenly in a tragic plane accident, Maureen's private world was shaken. Instead of stepping away, she stepped forward. She took full control of the airline, determined to protect her husband's legacy and the livelihoods of those who depended on it. Friends later said this period revealed her true strength. She wasn't acting brave. She was brave. Why she kept it quiet? So why did Maureen O'Hara keep this double life so private? Those close to her say she believed fame should never define a person's worth. She didn't want applause for responsibility. She didn't want praise for doing her job. And she didn't want sympathy. To her,